Hello, I'm Rosjke Hasseldine. I'm a mother-daughter therapist. I've been working with mothers and daughters for 30 years. I'm the founder and director of Mother-Daughter Coaching International, where we teach online mother courses for mothers and daughters, and professional mother-daughter attachment training for therapists, mental health professionals, and life coaches. I'm the creator of the mother-daughter attachment model and the author of 2 books, The Silent Female Scream and The Mother-Daughter Puzzle. If you want to find out more about Mother-Daughter Coaching International, visit motherdaughtercoach.com. That's motherdaughtercoach.com for courses, but also there is plenty of free resources on there in terms of articles and videos. I want to unpack terms like mother wound, mother hunger, and narcissistic mother that have become increasingly popular within the social media, but also within the mental health professionals. It's starting to become as sort of a so-called diagnosis. And I want to talk about, are these terms helpful, or are these terms hurtful or harmful? So when you look at like mother wound, for example, even though, when you read about it, it's defined in terms of looking at generational patterns, generational harm that patriarchy caused, the silencing of women, the emotional neglect. But it's the term itself that I want to look at, because mother wound, what does it say? Mother is wounding. When in fact, actually, is mother wounding? Or is it patriarchy that's wounding? Where is the original wound? Is it mum or is it patriarchy? Because patriarchy is also wounded or harmed the mother, the grandmother, the great-grandmother, or the woman in the family. So if the term said the patriarchal wound, that would be accurate completely. But my concern is with the word, when it's mother wound, mother then gets blamed. And you can see that happening increasingly within social media, chat rooms. And I have clients who've been to previous therapists who come saying, yes, I've been diagnosed as having a mother wound, when in fact, actually, what they're actually saying is you come from a family of women who have been silenced, emotionally neglected, who are invisible, who haven't been able to fulfill their dreams and desires. Women, you come from a family where women have been harmed by the sexism and patriarchy in your family belief system, in the culture that you come from, and the society that you live in. That's the reality of it. And the same with mother hunger. The idea that you're hungry for your mother's attention. And of course, all daughters are. And so was probably your mother and your grandmother. The research clearly shows, Carol Gilligan, Jean Pay Camilla, to name just 2, there is plenty more, Stone Center at Wellesley College, that mothers and daughters, they're wired for connection. We are hungry. We emotionally need the connection with each other as mothers and daughters. Absolutely. But who causes the hunger? Who causes a mother to not be able to emotionally connect with her daughter? Not the mother herself, but what has happened and how she's been treated. What has happened in her life and how she's been treated. The emotional neglect, the emotional starvation, not ever being heard, not ever being inquired, having her needs, feelings, thoughts inquired after. That is what stops a mother from being emotionally able to listen to her daughter. I see this when I map clients' mother-daughter histories, do the mother-daughter history mapping exercise, which is the diagnostic exercise of the mother-daughter attachment model. How from the grandmother to the mother to the daughter, the women in the family, how they feel, what they need, what they think, what they feel is not inquired after. And the women often marry men who are emotionally unavailable. Or it can range from emotionally unavailable or emotionally silent to emotionally abusive. Or occasionally there is it can also be the father or the grandfather was a nice guy. But in his generation, he wasn't taught how to emotionally connect to his wife. So who was hungry for connection, which is a human need. As human beings, we need to feel heard, understood, which equals love for mothers and daughters, and I think for all women, and actually for all human beings. We need to be valued. But when this is missing, and we're also, if I can put another piece into it, we come from a family society and culture that views mothers as having no needs of their own and no life of their own, because they're expected, culture of female service, to be in service. That causes emotional hunger, emotional starvation. And in another video, I'll talk about how that leads to maladaptive attachment behaviors. So we have to really think how labels, what the effect they have, and do they increase empathy, understanding, and healing, or do they increase blame, shame, and guilt? And from what I'm seeing, is that terms like mother wound and mother hunger and narcissistic mother increases blame, shame, and guilt. It does not lead to understanding, empathy, seeing mothers, women, what we call in the mother-daughter attachment model, with soft eyes, which means basically understanding you are the way you are because of what's happened to you and how you've been treated or mistreated, i.e. not listened to. Thank you for listening. I want to leave you with a question to think about. What needs were not met for your mother? There's probably a whole range of them. But to think about what needs did your mother might have had that were not met, and how did that affect her? If you want more information about our courses or our free articles, videos, visit motherdaughtercoach.com. Thank you.